Man, for the first time in a while, if not ever for those of y'all watching at home, Clara won't be able to join us on Discord today, since her boss asked her to work overtime again. I should hit up Judong and Xinyue if they would be down to game tonight. It's been a minute since we saw Xinyue ever since that day we fought Bowen, the Emanator of Abundance. I wonder how she's been doing these days.
Hey there, Linyan. Man, it's been a while since I last spoke with you guys. I've been really busy recently to the point where I haven't had time to hang out with anyone.
Damn. Clara has been going through something similar recently where she is asked to work overtime whenever they run short on workers.
Really? Damn, that has to suck for her.
I know. People keep saying that me and her are always together, but recently we hardly ever get to see each other. Speaking of which, you and Judong are actually right about Clara, and I haven't feelings for each other.
Huh? So that must mean that you two actually saw the April Fool's video our editor Xuan had us do. I got distracted by Judong's joke that I forgot we were still recording. I promise I wasn't trying to make the situation more awkward for the two of you.
You don't need to worry about that, Xinyue. I ain't upset at either of you two. Anyways, I've wanted to confess for the longest, but as you mentioned, Xinyue, it would be difficult to manage since we both have completely different lifespans, with mine being the longest. She has made a huge impact on my life ever since we met almost a year ago, with how kind-hearted and caring she is towards all of us.
Yeah, people like her are so rare to find these days. Especially with how the media has been nowadays with a lot of these people that are actually horrible.
I agree with you, Xinyue. There are still some good ones out there, but there's a really small chance you come across someone who is as caring as Clara. Good thing Linyan ended up being one of the lucky ones since they're both kind and treat each other with respect. We've been in relationships with other girls before meeting Clara back then, but those never ended up going well in the end.
Yeah. I remember during your last relationship where that one girl cheated on you with an old friend of ours that you had to cut off a few years ago. If I remember correctly, he moved to the Juming for a good swordsmithing job opportunity he found there. I wonder how he'd been doing these days.
There's no need for you to worry about that bitch-ass nigga, Linyan. Him and that bitch I was with for 2.5 years revealed their true colors that day.
Damn, you still hold a huge grudge over him to this day.
I remember your fight got so bad to the point where you were close to killing him. Linyan and I had to come and hold you guys back.
Yeah. As much as he liked to joke around from time to time, he is someone you really don't want to mess with.
After that day, I decided to focus on myself and wait for the right person to come naturally.
That ended up being the best decision you've ever made, since it led you to becoming the person you are today.
Yeah. He eventually found the motivation to join me and tell his own stories. Now that I think about it, you should tell that story during one of your performances one day. This would be a great life lesson to warn people who are either in a bad relationship currently or before they choose the wrong person.
Did someone mention a Juming swordsmith just now?
Yeah. We were just discussing about how Judong's ex-girlfriend cheated on him with one of his good friends a few years ago, which led to them getting into a bad fight, Miss Yunli.
I think I know who you're referring to. Hold on a minute. I remember having a dream where I met you and Clara with that Foxian who resembles Fei Xiao. Speaking of Clara, isn't she usually with you, Linyan?
Yeah. But unfortunately, she won't be able to join today since her boss asked her to work overtime again with the shortage of employees they currently got. Anyways, allow me to introduce you to two of my good friends, Xinyue and Judong.
Hello, Miss Yunli. I've heard a lot about you from General Jingliu, and I've had the pleasure of coming across your grandpa. It's nice to finally meet you.
Yunli and I actually met a couple times passing by the bookstore I used to work at. I may not work at that horrible job no more, but I still purchase their books from time to time.
Yeah, he's actually one of the smartest and funniest people that I've met so far. Also, Linyan and Xinyue, you guys can just simply call me Yunli. Anyways, is that swordsmith's name Ruo Xuan by any chance?
Yeah. Ruo used to be a good friend of ours before him and Judong's incident. He moved to the Juming after finding a good swordsmithing job there.
Damn, well, we've been pretty good friends for as long as we've known each other. He's been doing really well, by the way. He has a really good house and a lovely wife who stops by his shop every now and then to bring him some food for when he goes on break. I can invite him to the call so you guys can squash your beef.
Yunli? I don't think that would be a good idea, but maybe we could do this some other time.
That ain't gonna work either, since I never want to speak to that nigga again.
Hear me out, Judong. He told me this story, and he says that he regrets what he did back then, since it led to him losing one of his best friends. You should at least listen to his side of the story first. My grandpa and General Jingliu told me and Yanqing that it isn't healthy to hold a grudge for this long, which led to us training March.
Now that I think about it, I can see Ruo being a physical harmony character that buffs attack and damage bonus, similar to Tingyun. Anyways, how has it been for you and Yanqing training March so far?
It's been fine. March is actually a lot better with her swords than we originally expected.
Did someone mention my name just now? Wait! You must be that crimson butterfly swordsman Yanqing told me and Yunli about. It's an honor for me to finally meet you, Linyan.
Wow, it's the amazing companion of Stella March 7th herself. It's an honor for us to meet you as well. So does that mean Yanqing will be joining us again as well?
Yanqing is currently busy running some errands at the moment, so he asked me to take over for him.
Well, this surprise got even bigger. March and Stelle on the same Discord call with us.
Hey, Judong! I also remember you from the skit the three of you did a while ago. Also, Stelle and I feel bad for what happened to your friend, Chloe. She also played a great role in the skit as well.
Don't worry, we'll be able to see her again one day. Well, that's how Bowen suspiciously phrases it. I just know he got something planned up his sleeve.
I know what you mean, Linyan. I can tell we'll be in for an unexpected surprise. When that happens, I'll be able to provide my protection for y'all as usual.
I hate to interrupt you guys, but Xuan posted something on his channel a couple weeks ago that you're not gonna like, Judong.
Last time on Sean Swaggy's channel. I think there must be someone you're also forgetting about, my friend.
Huh? Who said that? Also, why does your voice sound familiar? Hold on. I'll talk to y'all when I enter building so we can discuss about celebration idea. Something ain't right.
Well, allow me to reintroduce myself, my old friend Dawei.
Huh? Lord Olorun? When did you arrive?
It matters not. You beach nigga. Even with the good deeds y'all finally ended up doing, this still doesn't silence the racist zebra sheep you weak mortals pulled. Speaking of which, how the fuck are you gonna have my African people and instruments in the orchestral performance, but not one black character, besides Ian-san from that nation? And don't get me started on what you motherfuckers did to my image. It is too late for anyone to save you. Now, get ready for your divine punishment. Focused live.
Not if I have anything to say about it, you fake-ass Wakandian from Timu! Don't you dare lay a finger on my boss!
Yo, what the fuck? Dawei was really that scared to the point where he hired Goku as his bodyguard?
Now that I think about it, how was Xuan able to get this footage?
Hey, it's me, Goku!
Huh? How the hell did he find this server? Also, what is everyone clapping for?
I think it was Silver Wolf. But for what reason could that be?
Wait a minute! Excuse my language just this once, but what the fuck are y'all doing hanging out with Stelleron hunters?
I believe you would have to ask Linyan and Judong about that, since I wasn't here for the past 2 Discord calls.
Allow me to explain March. As I was originally planning to invite Firefly, another Stelleron hunter named Jericho, who is similar to her, ended up joining since Firefly had some errands to run that day.
Also, during our last call, Clara and I wanted to ask Jericho some questions, but Firefly and Silver Wolf ended up joining randomly first before we encountered Bowen, the Emanator of Abundance.
Don't worry, March. Silver Wolf doesn't intend to cause any trouble.
I remember seeing you three from the skit Dawei showed me. He told me about a crimson butterfly swordsman who looks like a fake-ass version of gender-bent Hu Tao combined with Jason the Ween.
Ugh, here we go again with this bullshit.
You don't need to worry, Linyan. Those were just Dawei's words. I have nothing against you. So I bet you guys are wondering about the video that was leaked about me fighting some African god. Let me assure you that the video you just saw was AI generated. It wasn't actually me.
Oh, what a relief! You don't know what to trust on social media these days.
Wait a minute, March. Something seems off about what he's saying.
Huh? What do you mean, Stelle? I'm telling you guys the truth.
I have respect for your impact towards the anime community, Goku, but something ain't adding up. Why would Xuan post a fake video of your encounter with Olorun and the racist shit you said to him?
Have you heard of Prince Trunks? Maybe they both did a collab together.
Do you really expect us to believe that bullshit excuse?
Look, I don't know what else there is for me to prove, but that honestly wasn't me.
This man is lying to y'all.
Does this type of shit happen all the time, where a random person joins out of nowhere?
I actually meant to invite Olorun to the call so he can clarify this situation once and for all.
Excuse me, I should introduce myself first. My name is Olumari. I'm a follower and great friend of Olorun. I'm half Nigerian from my pops and Eritrean mixed with Italian from my mom's. But y'all can just call me Amari. It's the name everyone refers to me by. Well, if it ain't Linyan, the Crimson Butterfly Swordsman, Lord Olorun told me about you. Just like you, I'm also a strong warrior myself.
Oh, really? Well, I'm honored to meet you as well, Amari.
The pleasure's all mine, Linyan. I feel like you would have been a great fire destruction hypercarry if Da Wei never rejected you. Also, to answer your question, Zhudong, Olorun is currently busy at the moment, so he asked me to take over for him. You got an interesting name for a black man. Anyways, this bitch-ass nigga Goku is actually fucking racist. I was the one that sent the footage to my good friend Xuan so he can leak it. If y'all still don't believe me, I also got some unseen footage for what happens after their fight.
Damn, it seems like I underestimated you. You're a lot stronger than I originally expected.
I can say the same for you as well, Goku. But unfortunately, I shall finish you off now. Sanctified Field.
Ugh! I can barely fucking move! Just what is this power?
You fell right into my trap. Now, there is no escape for you. Divine Focused Light. Wait a fucking minute. What the hell is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, Lord Olorun, but I can't let you kill Goku.
Hello everyone, I'm Clara from the future. If you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe for more of our content in the future. It was disappointing for me to not be a part of this video since my boss asked me to work overtime. Business has been slow because we've been short on coworkers recently since they either call in sick or they end up quitting. For those of you guys that are watching this from the LoFu that are looking for a job, we're currently hiring at the moment. So far, this video has been a lot more surprising than I expected. I'm looking forward to seeing how the next one will turn out. Is Goku telling the truth about the video being fake? Does Amari prove his point about Goku being racist? Just who the hell is the mysterious woman that encounters Olorun at the end of the video? Well, it looks like we're gonna have to find out on the next episode of the Crimson Butterfly series.